A police officer saw Harvey urinating in public. A local ordinance imposes a 500 php fine for urinating in public. The police officer shouted at Harvey, "That is against the law." Harvey sarcastically answered, "No, this is against the wall." Then and there, the police officer arrested him and brought him to the police station. At the police station, Harvey was frisked and was found in possession of an unlicensed .38 caliber revolver loaded with 5 live ammunitions. He was subsequently charged with qualified illegal possession of firearms. When the prosecution offered in evidence the unlicensed firearm and ammunition, the defense objected on the ground that the pieces of evidence are products of an illegal search and seizure. The prosecution contended that the pieces of evidence were lawfully seized after a valid warrantless search incidental to a lawful arrest. Pedro was the accused in a rape case. During the trial, the private complainant testified that on the night of the incident, she was walking home when Pedro, who was her neighbor, suddenly grabbed her and brought her to his house. There, Pedro forcibly had carnal knowledge of her. After the prosecution rested its case, Pedro testified that the sexual intercourse between him and the private complainant was consensual. Eventually, the trial court acquitted Pedro on reasonable doubt and found that the element of force was not established. The people filed a Rule 65 petition for certiorari with the Court of Appeals, alleging that the trial court's decision was rendered with grave abuse of discretion because the private complainant's testimony clearly established that Pedro had carnal knowledge of her through force and without her consent. In his comment, Pedro sought to dismiss the petition on the ground of violation of his right against double jeopardy.